right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. This is Next Level Official Podcast After Hours Discussion. New Kick It Off. What do we got?
All right, guys. So we have some really big news to talk about, something that's been developing over the past week, and it's involving Dr. Disrespect. So there's still so much controversy surrounding Dr. Disrespect, and yes, he's back. I believe around a couple of days ago, Dr. Disrespect did a test stream on YouTube, which had around 350, if not 380K viewers. He did not show himself at all. He then later afterwards tweeted, we arrive, tomorrow we arrive. And then the day after, he began his stream at 12, I believe around 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, that netted over 520,000 viewers.
It got up to 520. It was not there the whole time.
But okay.
It was just a roller coaster.
He is a PR show. He's got it going on when it comes to that.
But the whole idea is that it doesn't matter who you are, right? Let's hypothetically say, let's take Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise gets on YouTube. Tom Cruise going to have, let's hypothetically say, 600,000 people, right? At peak. There's always a peak, but then it drops off because no one's going to watch him forever. So he's going to peak around 200,000, 300,000. That's always what happens. So what happened with Dr. Disrespect is not surprising. I mean, what did you guys think was going to happen? Did you think he was going to have 500K, was going to stay there the entire time? No one does that.
I don't know. Everyone builds him up like he's some god of of Twitch, and now Twitch is gone because it's like no one else can draw those crowds like he can. He's just a PR machine, and he has production value up the yin yang when it comes to his stuff. And like that's the stuff that I really like about him, but it's also slightly kind of annoying about him, like that his character, his over the top character, just kind of goes on and on. But he did prove that he can draw people in, and you know, it would be interesting to see what his sub count is at, like right now, like his monthly group that he created on YouTube. I want to see what that's at.
So here's the thing, and that's a good point. We still don't know what's happened, although I will say he addressed the situation. If we have any French people watching, but
now we're down to 4 subscribers.
Now we're down to 4. No, we can't have that. But the whole thing is that he definitely addressed it. I wasn't sure if he was going to. I had a feeling he was going to touch on it, which is exactly what he did, and I don't see any reason to.
Was it any new info?
So subscribers, no. I'm just looking this up.
So what he specifically said, we have no idea. And
I think that's a bull-faced lie.
But the thing I loved, the thing I liked about it was that he was like, in the same breath, he was like, "Chill, right? No way, dude. You know." He's like, we have no idea. But here's the thing. Even if he did,
he's towing the line for his audience, right? Like he's building up like the whole Trump idea of they're all against us. We don't know. We got taken out. What I respect about him is that he is a massive like draw to the people, and he can get numbers. He's like the dude that
he's a good streamer. Period.
When you have the party, he's the guy that can get the girls to the party. You're like, you need 1,000 people? I can get you 1,000 people. Like he's got that ability.
Okay, but you can't be the person who's saying, "Hey man, I want people to come to the party," and then when you bring people to the party, you're like, "Fuck this guy." You know, but
I'm going to say his success on what he's doing isn't going to be judged by this month. It's going to be judged by month 3, 4, and 5 down the road.
Completely.
So, like, people saying he's back, he still don't got a contract with anybody, no exclusive with anyone. So that may be a good thing for him. Like, he's going to have flexibility to do everything that he wants to do without having someone come in, and that would be good. But then he still don't got $20 million in his pockets.
Right. But I think that, okay, and that's completely right. So my whole thing is, you know, even if he didn't, let's just hypothetically say he did know, no one's saying anything, either on his side or Twitch's side, right?
Yeah, which it's going to be a legal battle coming up.
Exactly. It's a legal battle, and his legal team, because we all know he's fucking got one. He ain't got that much money and not have a legal team. So he's got members that are handling that shit. He's got somebody that is doing the brain work for him. You know what I'm saying? He's not a lawyer. He doesn't know what needs to be done or has to be done, you know? So therefore, he's got his team. They're doing his thing. But Twitch is also doing their thing. So there is no one that's speaking up on their side.
They don't do that for anything
and that's true.
Policy. So their
right.
stance has not changed. And even for him, which, you know, on the opposite end, let's say he did something. I'm not saying if he did or didn't, but let's just say he really did something. Right. I applaud Twitch for applying the ban to even its number one dude down to me, who's a moron, like streaming like at midnight, thinking, you know, with my only one viewer, you know, like it's across the board. It don't matter who you are. You're going to get taken out. So I will say is good. Now the aspect of we really want to know.
Oh, yes, you're exactly right. If Twitch were doing that to every streamer that crossed the line, and they don't, period. There are a ton of streamers currently right now that are streaming that have gotten away with fucking animal cruelty on the stream, blatant, that have already been fucking talked about. Twitch has yet to do fucking anything. There are multitude of streamers who have fucking racist discussions that show all kinds of weird shit. But honestly, because of their status, because of what they do, and I think that is the thing. That right there is the taboo thing, which is why are they there and why is someone like Doc gone, right? Because they've shown something on stream that validates a permit ban, right? What honestly have we seen from Doc that would warrant that kind of ban from what we see?
I don't know, because I don't watch everyone's stream, and I doubt you've watched 100% of all those other streams people always talk about. So Devil's Advocate.
But they're on YouTube.
Out there.
There's Devil's Advocate, right? I mean, anyone can put anything on YouTube, right?
No, but I mean, if you're recording something that happened from somebody else's stream, I mean, how are you going to Photoshop that? How are you going to make it look anything but what it is?
Do you not see this?
There's out there.
There's shit out there, bro. I mean, like, you can slap a face on anybody and have things. And I'm not saying that's what happened. I'm just saying, like, we actually need to understand what the terms of service are for Twitch and understand the exact lineage of, like, every single portion of it. I'm not a lawyer, and I'm not going to say that you can or can't. But the fact is that everyone is always going to say when someone else gets taken out, why didn't someone else? That's instead of saying what did he do wrong and taking ownership of that one deal that got taken out, they're always like, well, someone else did it. Oh, well, you know, that guy shot him, so why didn't he get shot?
Right.
Take responsibility for the shit you do.
Right.
It's not worrying about someone else.
And that's exactly right. So
I want to know what he did.
Right. But when you're on a platform, and I feel like when you're on a platform, right, that is supposed to be the pinnacle of where you're at,
it's
or how you
the only thing, dude. Like, what else?
Exactly. And that is my point. There is a level that you have to uphold as a service that you provide. So if you're Twitch, you're giving that level of respect, or that level of what do they call it, your code of conduct. You're not giving Dr. Disrespect a code of conduct that doesn't go to you, right?
I'm going to say they're humongous, and they do more than I would say any of the other social media giants have done up until this point.
And there's a good thing, but by the same token, I mean, if something were to happen, right, like what Dr. Disrespect took his camera in to the bathroom at E3, right? So he got banned, right? Yeah, it was a total
temporary ban.
Yeah, he got a temp ban, right? But then, like I said, there is specifically the one call out that people keep talking about is like this one chick, Alinity, right? Who like constantly fucking either chokes her cat out or like gives it vodka. Yeah, bro, it's like on the stream. And I'm not, that's what I mean to tell you. Like, if you look up her stream, like this isn't just joking Photoshop crap. Like this is what happened because it's everywhere, everywhere. This isn't Like, could it be?
So let me ask you this then. Just because
no.
he does something, does that not mean nothing can be done against respect? Does Dr.
No. That is completely. That's the
argument you're rolling down when you're saying other people don't get tossed for the shit that they do. It's basically saying that because they didn't get tossed, why should he get tossed? And that's the dangerous.
My whole
confusion about all of that.
And my whole thing is, you're exactly right, Speedy. But my whole thing is I want to know, and I think that's the whole thing that surrounds this, right? Is we just want to know, right? We just want to know what Dr. Disrespect did, and I personally want to know because I really want to weigh the scales, right? If we're supposed to be a company that upholds a level of, like I said, code of conduct for the communities that they provide in general, I want to know what Dr. Disrespect did, because when it's told and it's said, we're going to judge everything, right? Either we're going to judge him on his actions, right? Or we're going to judge now the quality of Twitch. We're going to judge now that they got rid of him for such, let's just hypothetically say, a reason that is not valid or may have been valid to them, but they went through a breach of contract, and let's just say that happened. Now what becomes of Twitch, right? Let's think of that side. What becomes of Twitch? What in your eyes do you think of Twitch now? Do you still think of them as such a good streaming platform, or are they tainted?
I don't think it's had any effect on it right now because they still got numbers.
I said hypothetically after you find out from with Dr. Disrespect. Like,
honestly, one person doesn't make or break Twitch, and they really just they don't care, right? Because they got a machine. You got millions. I don't even know. I'm not even saying millions. They got hundreds of thousands of people streaming. If one person's not there, guess what? The machine's still going to go. They're going to play. Someone else is going to come up to take their spot. It's not like Twitch is the president. Dr. Disrespect is the president of Twitch. Now, would you be upset if your favorite personality is not there, or someone you care deeply about, which I question your really man crush on him?
Hey man, I will tell you right now, I'm fucking team Dr. Disrespect all the way. Now here's the deal though. It's a catch-22 because in all honesty, I don't know what happened, right? Now, if there's some valid evidence that, let's just say, exceeds something outside of the realm,
there doesn't have to be valid evidence. They terminated his contract on breach of terms of something, right?
Exactly, of something.
The only way we're not going to find out is unless they go to court. And then in court, if nothing happens to Twitch, then in the court's eyes, it was done. Like, they met all the requirements.
I honestly believe with everything with Twitch, with Dr. Disrespect, nothing's going to come out at all.
Whether it'll get settled somewhere. And he won't never be on it. And
he said already, it doesn't matter. Even whatever the outcome is, he's never going back, period.
It doesn't matter because he's not going back. That's what people say. Don't ever call me. I don't want to talk to you. Well, the other person ain't going to call you, bro. So you're saying it to the wind right now. He's never going back to them. So it's like your jealous lover telling you, oh, don't call me. You're like, oh no, man, I just told you you're done. So I've moved on. So
and I totally feel that.
What happen for him is what he's going to be able to do with it and prove that you don't need a huge contract with someone to make your cash. Like, everyone is always like, they go to Twitch, right? You build up your stream, you get affiliated, you do something. That's how you're making your money. Well, he's about to break the mold in that YouTube's not going to touch him right now, right? They've said basically he can stream like every other content producer. They're not going to stop him. They have nothing to stop him for, nothing against him, right? So he's going to go out and do his deal. He's shown that he can get the troops riled up to come do his stuff. So basically, it's a good thing.
There goes Noob.
Hey man,
I watched this stream and I could not fathom that someone gave him $500, and I was like, "Holy shit!"
I've watched this stream and it's just like.
But see, that
$500 bone.
That's true. But
I love that. But that's crazy.
Is that not just America? does that just not show you just the craziness that people are willing to spend their money on? But by the same token, if you were to do that, and let's just say you were to invest, because it's kind of like those things where if, like try streaming, I'm not going to be making any money. It's not about the money, but you could give it a shot. And lo and behold, your small little community grows up and becomes something big only because it's how you roll. It's your thing. It's your personality, right? It just comes out of nowhere.
It may have started out as something, but he's all about the money right now.
Like, well, who the fuck isn't? I mean,
you just said it wasn't. I'm telling you, it is.
Well, no. I'm talking about when he's at that level, right? In the beginning, you're passionate about it, you want to do it, but yeah, man, if you do start making a little bit of money, you kind of want a little more, and it'll grow, right? But he hasn't just grown about the money, but his whole production grows with the money, right? So he gives you that value, and I think that's one thing I really appreciate about him, because it doesn't matter if it's Ninja, if it's Tim the Tap Man, if it's Dr. Lupo, like no streamer that I have ever seen gives you that production value the way Dr. Disrespect does. And I think that's wholeheartedly why I appreciate him. I like him as a streamer.
I enjoy some of those
Team
things.
Doc.
I think he does too much of it in certain aspects of it.
You know what his persona is, though, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Everyone knows his
he's
persona, so
right. He's an '80s over hyped
he's an 80s
actor.
Commando wrestler, is what he is.
My whole thing is that
funny
what,
to a point.
What about the '80s wasn't
a little annoying?
Wasn't overdone.
I will say that
everything.
Exactly.
80s hair.
Yeah. His whole mustache, his whole mustache, which is called Slick Daddy, his fucking bulletproof mullet, I mean, the whole thing, the whole list goes on and on.
Questioning how much you know about him.
Right. But that's the thing, man. I mean, like,
look, he has a good stream. I enjoy watching some of his production. I think he plays on. I think some of the stuff is like he's not as truthful and forthcoming with his people. Like he told him that I'm going to be back, and then once 500,000 people are watching, he said, "Oh, I'm not showing up today. I'll be tomorrow." And like that shit kind of pisses me off. So like you rush in, tune in because you want to be part of it, and then what is he telling you? Oh, it's a ploy for me to keep the channel open so that the number of hours get moved up on it, and then on top of that, I let you into my players club or the champions club,
okay,
or whatever, the champagne room, whatever he calls it.
Speedy, if you knew you had that kind of pull, you wouldn't use it.
He's obviously got that pull.
You have a huge community like that. And hey, man, I'm not saying because Ninja did it, right? So Ninja did a test stream. Everyone does like a test before they go live. Right?
A test. This wasn't a test. He told you he was coming back, and then when you show up, he's telling you he's not. That's not a test, bro. It didn't get played as a test. Let's get correct. He told you he was showing up. I'm back, and then he didn't show up.
Let's get technical because he said he was streaming. He said he was streaming. He didn't say he was gaming. So I don't want to hear no bitching. If we're gonna get technical, let's get technical.
I'm gonna screen Noob's face. He's not. He's not on the podcast. He's
I can stream, and I can stand naked.
He's streaming.
Nobody's gonna want to watch that.
But I'll have 0 viewers, right? But that's okay. But my whole thing is
he's not coming to your house.
But you know what, man? I mean, all in all, I think he's using what he has at his disposal, and he is, like you said, a PR marketing machine. He knows how to market it. He knows how to brand it, and I think, him coming back, coming back the way he
very
did,
much so, more than any other streamer.
Right.
He has created himself the persona that has pushed it, and like bottom line, like I don't wish him bad. If he did something effed up, then I want him to fall. Like what he should have, right? He's going to go down, right?
I completely agree with that.
There's too many people he's going to be interacting with if he did something totally fucked up. But if he didn't, which is how we operate in this world, you're innocent until proven guilty, right? Then I want him to succeed. I want him to show that you don't need Twitch if you're a big name to survive, right? I want him to be able to create his own channel, right? that sends out all kinds of shit that he controls, right? He's not at some beck and call of someone else, which is, the dream. If you're going to be spending that much time working for yourself and creating that much production value, like look at him versus Ninja, right? Look at his stream versus Ninja's stream. Like everything about his stream is so much more put together. You're actually, it looks like you're watching a TV show, right?
Right.
Yeah. Because everything's so interactive, and I think that, like I said, if hypothetically I'm spending $4.99 right to sub to somebody, I'm gonna.
What the hell does that $4.99 get you?
Okay, so here's the thing. So
because I'm interested.
Okay, so let me. Yeah,
sell me, bro.
It's not really anything to sell. It's literally the same as on Twitch. When you're on Twitch and you subscribe, you basically get features such as emotes that are strictly made by the streamer. So like he has emotes that are strictly doc emotes that you can use on stream when you chat. Sometimes the streamers can put the chat in emoji only mode or sub only mode, so only subscribers can chat if there's like way too many fucking people. It just gives you that ability to stay connected. When I did subscribe to Doc, I could go into his Discord and you can chat it up in like the Champions Club, so it's like their own community of people, and everyone's like really fucking cool. Yeah, it's like this whole thing, but exactly right. Just a whole bunch of other dudes, just like, you're in the Champions Club. Hey, come over here, man.
I heard this is where people hang out.
Yeah, and then it's like, hey, Bella, what are you doing now? You're in the Champions Club too. Let me just finger bang you real quick.
Circle jerk.
You want one or two, bro?
Oh my God!
Speedy's in here.
Always gotta go so dirty.
Open it up, Speedy.
Shocker. It goes to the shocker.
But my whole thing is, and that's all it is. And YouTube is no different. YouTube, I'm assuming, when you subscribe, you get that same kind of stuff. Now, I don't know YouTube's features. I don't know what they offer if you become a subscriber. Anything additional? I honestly don't know, but as far as the basics, it's all emoji.
Yeah, but even in like the economics, like how much do you actually get of that $4.99 when someone's subscribing to your channel? Like, all
true,
that
yeah, I don't know.
Really interesting because, like, let's just take an example of like someone, unlike some of the other channels that you have out there where people are just producing one video at a time, like us, like maybe weekly. We're just really trying to get that subscriber count up, where we're trying to get that interactive. He's gonna be there, like either daily, multiple days during the week, being able to bring that in along with the donations. So what's really interesting to me is like how much he could actually capture. And I was looking at some of the numbers. So he's got 2 million subscribers like on his channel. And if you think about that, man, like if you're a streamer and you have a channel like that and you're able to go to that platform and bring in like even like 0.5%, like 0.5% of the subscribers like become your monthly subscribers for the Players Club or the Champions Club, whatever it is. Dude, that's serious cash, man, just on your own without attached to anyone else.
Well, I know that's the whole thing about it. When he got banned, all of his sponsors got pulled, right? But then when Twitch didn't announce anything and there was just speculation, he got back with Razer and with G Fuel, who were his, honestly, I think G Fuel was his original sponsor when he first started becoming big, right? When he was streaming DayZ, like all these other streams, like that's we would start partnering with G Fuel, then Razer, then Asus, and he still has a sponsorship with Turtle Beach. Turtle Beach has a huge contract, bro. They give him all his headphones and all his gear.
He was wearing one the other day that I guess had been out or some shit like that.
Yeah, so I mean, he's still raking in money from that shit. So that's what kind of makes me wonder that's this whole fucking big question mark. You know what I'm saying? I got a guy who's been banned on the biggest streaming platform, yet he lost sponsors, then got them back. No one knows what's going on. Twitch is silent about it. What could it be?
I don't know, but like I'm just thinking about the economics of it is just pretty mind blowing. Like he could be earning upwards if he could keep his subscriber count, like let's just say even 0.5% of a percent. That's over $600,000 a year just in monthly subscriptions, man. And like when you talk about providing that content, like I would feel a little bit more pressed to provide more, like, that type of monetary deal than I would be just watching some regular dude stream, or like even myself. Like, I don't think I'm worth $4.99 at all on the black market. And but like I think it could help out a lot of streamers as they kind of switch to that kind of platform, because then they don't have so many of the other things. But YouTube also presents a problem because, they do a lot of copywriting on their deals. So it's interesting, like stuff you could get away with on Twitch, you might not be able to get away with on YouTube because of all the how stringent they are, because their platform's all about streaming, the copyrighted material. So I wonder if it'll affect him in any way, but he
that's true.
He he has opportunities either with like Microsoft, and you've seen other streamers that left. What was the Microsoft, the Mixer? Ninja,
Shroud
that left them. They didn't sign contracts either with Facebook's deal, because Facebook tried to sign exclusive contracts with them at like, some reports were like at double what Mixer had brought them on for, and they both well,
Shroud got 10 million and Ninja got 20.
So they both but I'm talking about like with Facebook, there was rumors that were even like up to 2x the contracts that they had with Mixer, which would be pretty damn awesome, but they both turned them down. So like, I think these big name streamers are maybe thinking about, kind of following like what Doc's doing and being able to control some of their own deal while still streaming on, different platforms.
I'm kind of curious if this is the age in which things are going to go different, where they might have their own website, or because all of this this is one of the things that I kind of think about when situations like this happen. For instance, before Twitch became, yes, before Twitch was Twitch, it was Justin TV, and then they got bought out and then it became Twitch. But the whole thing about it was, when Twitch first started, I mean, when you would stream, like, let's just say Speedy was starting his stream, he was playing, Pearl Jam or Linkin Park, and his little countdown was going to his stream. No big deal. It was no big deal. And my train of thought is, I get it. Like, I get this whole money thing. I get it. But there's also a flip side to this, right? We have a younger generation that is all about gaming, and gaming is such a massive market, right? There's so much production, there is so much value that not only comes from, per se, like, what if Jag was playing Linkin Park, right? You have, and he's got like 100 people watching or 30 people watching, right? But 15 of those 30 have no idea who Linkin Park is. All of a sudden, they're like, hey, that's a good song. Like, who sang that, right? Then they go and look, and they're freaking, hey, I want that song. I like that song. They're adding it to their cloud. They're adding it to their Apple Music. They're downloading it on their Zenge or their whatever or what does Android have?
Spotify. This is Spotify, bro.
Oh, no. I thought they had something else, but whatever. But that's just my point, though.
Always gonna rag on Android, man.
No, not at all. Not at all. But I'm just saying that level of where you could just pass that information on, like, you're also cutting yourself at the heels. You know what I'm saying? So there's a flip side to what they do as far as the money.
And I don't think it's as big as a deal as you think it is. Like, the 100 people are going to be doing, like, to them, you're using their content for your gain, so you're going to pay them. That's the bottom line.
But that's my point, though. They feel like just because you're playing Linkin Park, that's what's making New Face Games, or that's what's making Speedy stream so speedy, so spectacular.
That's how it works, dude. Like, you do it in a movie, and you're still selling a package of something. So
right.
Well, it'll be cool for our stream, and it's only one of like 9 songs that we played. It's still a song that we played, and we made money off our stream, so they're going to want to cut. Like, it happens with music too. Like, you can use a hook for someone else's song. Like, 99% of the song is new, but that one hook gets them like 30% of the earnings of that song. So like the thing with it is, like, what I worry about the individual websites is that the thing that helped them grow will no longer be there, right?
Right.
You're only going to take.
You're going independent.
You're going independent, and you're only taking the guys and gals that you had when you were there, right? And only those that you can draw through other streams. But, like, how many times have you gone on to Twitch and just been like, oh, I just heard of this new game. Let me look for it real quick. Boom, there it is. hey, this guy's got a couple of followers, or this, this she's got a couple of followers. Let me check out what they're doing.
Right.
And then all of a sudden you become a follower, and then you're watching more often, and then you're going to lose that ability to bring in new people. And so it may be a double-edged sword, and that's why you may need Microsoft. I don't even know what the hell Microsoft Gaming is really. Facebook Gaming is all about. It's weird. It always shows up in my streams of people doing the weirdest shit, like driving semis along mountain roads. I don't even know what that is. And this dude's on a trucker hat with a stick shift, and I'm like, what the?
It's Facebook Gaming. It's just another avenue. It's just another avenue to make fucking money. It's just another stream. It's just it's just like Twitch. It's just, Facebook Gaming. I feel people think Facebook Gaming is easier because everyone has a Facebook. So if you're going to stream, try streaming on Facebook. Yeah, it's right there. All in one kind of deal for people.
It's like with Facebook trying to buy out. They're in talks about buying out the TikTok right now.
Yeah.
Trump ain't going to let that happen. Trump's got that taken care of, guys.
Oh my God.
The Cheeto Commander.
They have until the end of the month, but I just heard it today that TikTok is going to sue the Trump whatever
administration.
Yeah, I don't know how he thinks he could do everything. I don't know. He thinks he's
that's
America.
Let's not go in
no,
that
bro. Didn't you know?
Subscriber.
No. So in the White House,
he'll use the Emergency Powers Act for this crap, but not for anything else that actually has a substantial impact to you in your life.
It's all about that TikTok, bro. When he wakes up, he's got that TikTok switch. He's
going to take away all your TikTok videos of twerking and scaring people in the restroom.
That's all noobs, man. That's noobs TikTok, man. That's all it is in there.
It's all noob just twerking against the wall.
Bello has one, and it's just his head. That's all you see. Head doing pranks.
Which head? Which head?
This is After Hours, not Taxi Cab Confessions, okay? Not that kind of deal. So yeah, man. So back with the Dr. Disrespect. Literally everyone is just. We're all just gonna have to wait and see what the F's going on. I'm just as eager to see what the issue is.
I think he's got himself on a good path right now. So hopefully he's able to maintain it, keep going. It's just that roadblock. What's going to occur is whenever whatever set off this deal with Twitch happens, that's when we're gonna see any kind of real fallout, if there really isn't any to begin with.
Right. And so yeah, man, we'll just have
to
get
them dollar bills, yo.
Hit it up, Doc. You got 3 guys that love you here. You got 3 guys that love you right here.
You're more in love than the two of us.
I want to get into the Champions Club.
I'm gonna tell you.
I want to get into the gym that he has.
I was a big time subscriber when he first started out. I watched him from the very beginning, man.
Oh God, here we go.
I was a fan.
I was his first subscriber. I saw him. He had 0 subscribers. I clicked, and I'm number 1.
He looked into the camera, and he was looking into my soul.
He said my name. He's like, noob face. See that, thank you for your sub.
That's for you, Doc. All those flexes right there for you, baby.
God.
Right there.
I do enjoy it. He reminds me. I wish he was a little more Macho Man Randy Savage. Dude,
I like just some of the stupid shit he says.
A little bit more Macho Man.
Because he did something where he was talking about his lifestyle. He's like, I got a lot of money on the line, guys. He was like, hey, I'm living in a mansion. He's like, I got geysers that come out, with LED lights. He was like, God. I gotta maintain, guys. But it's just
taxes.
I gotta maintain.
It's just the random funny shit that comes out of his mouth that I find hysterical.
He's a talker. It's funny.
And that's what I enjoy. It's just fun. It's all it is. That's all it has to be is fun. So we'll see what's up.
I still don't understand people donating $500. I'm like, holy moly. I'm like, props, bro. Props.
Bro, he's had like 2,000, 3,000, I think 10,000. I
hope those are stolen credit cards.
Imagine the people, right? That have
I'm not giving you
money.
$5.
that are fucking throwing 10,000 at this guy. You know
what the hell are they doing watching Twitch?
What are you doing?
Right?
What are you doing 10,000 for?
Mr. President, aren't you supposed to be doing something?
Yeah.
I've seen some other people.
I'm about to flip that switch on TikTok, boys. Hold my beer. Watch this.
It's like, hold my tan oil, my powder. Hold it. Hold it.
I'm gonna throw that stimulus money at them.
Oh,
he ain't giving me shit.
All right, gents. I think that's a great discussion. So cut it there.
For next level.
Next level, we are out.
After dark.
Yeah, that's my bedtime.
Oh Jesus. Come on, guys, hit it, Jesus.